I'm not feeling how. I'm definitely not feeling how ugly it just made that thumbnail look. I guess we here if we here. It's late night talking and editing. Let me make sure it ain't lagging because a little rough on the edges. Huh? Make sure it ain't lagging because I'm definitely trying to edit and I feel like it's giving a lag. Feel like it's giving a lag. I would have did it from a whole different. I would have did it from a whole different camera, but we ain't trying to make that go nowhere. Let's see. Are we lagging?
Are we lagging?
Yeah, it's lagging a little bit. It's lagging a little bit. It's doing a little something.
It's lagging a little bit. It's doing a little something.
Late night conversation. I just been in the car. I just been in the car for 7 hours to see somebody I love dearly for 10 minutes. And I do it every time and I do it all over again. You do what you do for the people you love. It's called showing up. I want to make sure, I'm going to have to lead this up because I want to make sure we stay good. We stay good on the video. Definitely want to make sure we stay good on the video because I need to get some editing done. I'm gonna be moving like crazy. Matter of fact, I'm talking about some editing done. I need to make sure I'm able to move. All right, let's see. There we go. Need to make sure I'm able to move like I need to move tomorrow for real. I don't know why I got this bandana on there like that. Me and this band on there like that, but I need to brush the side of my head. How y'all see the new pillows? It's off for the it's off of it. This ain't even on the live. On the live. Not even on the episode. On the live. It's crazy when you do things where you record yourself and you see yourself pick up weight. But I kinda like it. I kinda like it. It's some areas, it's like every feature that you have that you had when you were smaller, it'd be the same feature when you bigger. It's just more. So like my little granny arms and extra shit like that, I'd be like, ah. But I already knew if I ever got big, then it was gonna be that was gonna be what it was. Yeah, that was definitely gonna be what it was. Let's see. I really hope I might need to split it. Let me see if I need to separate it from that because I don't want no problems. I don't want no issues. Let's see if I can separate everything and try to do like a side by side because I don't want no problems. Anybody that jump in, jump out, like and share the live. Thanks for the support. Trying to see what this late night, late night, late night crowd talking about. But yeah, I got a lot of moving around to be doing tomorrow, and that's crazy. I literally just remembered. It's funny how your brain works because I just remembered what I forgot to do when I told y'all hold on because I needed to do something. Make sure I'm rebooting the right one because I don't want no problems. I do not want no problems. Do not need this thing cutting off on y'all. Um, yeah, but shout out to everybody. I done been live on YouTube 3 times, and these last few lives, maybe I'm grabbing them at the right time slot or whatever. But it's been a hell of a turnout, and I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. See, I'm trying to like it's giving me some action. It's just not giving me the action that I wanted to, if you know what I mean. It ain't giving me what I'm asking for. That might be giving me what I'm asking for right there. I really hope that everything I needed downloaded. I don't know why in my area. I don't know. Hold on. Hold on. We back. Am I coming at the? Am I coming at the right mic? That ain't help nobody because I gotta see. I be so upset with. I be so upset with the lagging. I can fix the lagging. Nobody want to be saying the lag, but I want to make sure because I definitely clicked way too fast. Let's play with it. Overlay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what we working with. I just want to make sure that it's playing, that I'm talking out of my mic and not the camera. The camera. I don't want to be talking out of the camera. That ain't help nothing. That ain't help nothing. If you in here, what my audio sound like for the people that's in right now? I just want to check my audio for y'all before I get back to editing. Then I start back editing, I ain't gonna know. So like, if you in here, share this live. We just talking. What my audio sound like? See people hop, y'all hop on, hop off. I appreciate it though. I just need to know what the audio hitting on. That's it. Let's see. I know it's gonna take a minute to those lives that I did. I need to chop them up into videos. So I know it's gonna take a minute to load up. See, I hear. Let's see. I hear background. Let me see. Let me see. I hear background, and if I and my mic ain't got no background. My mic ain't got no background. My mic don't have no background. So. Boom chakalaka laka. Boom shakalaka laka. Boom boom boom. All right. I feel like I'm for sure you could hear everything in my mom in the background, and that was because it wasn't playing. When I reconnected, it wasn't playing out of, and I could tell. And you hear everything in the room, like my mic, like you hear that noise cancellation off. I put noise cancellation on. That's all you hear. That's all you hear. So, um, but yeah, I need to get these videos. I need to get these videos chopped up. I got a busy day tomorrow. Every time, every time I say I got a busy day, I remember that I need to do what I need to do, and then I go on to something else. But we just talking. We just talking. Said I'm gonna go live more. I want to start streaming. See what the late night crowd is talking about. I forgot I had that in my pocket. God, I had that in my pocket. But we just late night streaming. Late night streaming. YouTube in it. Or I edit up some videos. And tell you, just did 7 earlier, but people pop in and out. Just did 7 hours to see one of my siblings. That uploaded faster than I thought. I know y'all lying. I was sick in the stomach because one of the lives that I did, it it only had like 14 minutes on there. But when I look at it on YouTube, it has different ones. Then on the video, I definitely want to chop it up because the live, they like you ain't getting paid for that. They copyrighted for like 2, 3 songs, which YouTube I think it's cool. They make sure everybody you ain't trying to take nobody property or whatever. But I was at the Central Texas Pride event, and I was supposed to go live and do more interviews. I ain't gonna lie. I was man. We've been going back to back. Like if you seen my live car session, which I'm doing another one tomorrow because we got another long trip. I rarely make trips under 3 hours. I rarely make trips under 3 hours. I got food to go look for tomorrow. I got a couple vendors I want to check out tomorrow. So it's gonna be busy. And shout out. Get I think it's beautiful getting the right person to spend life with. Cause my partner definitely got off work and we definitely hit the road. And we definitely did almost 4 hours one way, almost 4 hours the other way, and it wasn't a single complaint. It wasn't a single complaint. No complaining done at all. Just riding, chilling, talking. And we back. And we made it back. We left and made it back in the same day. It's just crazy how people say like we got the same 24 hours. It's true. It's what you do with those 24 hours. Like it's so cliche. But when I got to moving, and I'm used to moving and living out of suitcases, I had a job where I was a flight attendant and living out of suitcases is what we did. But man, when you doing it on your own, like you actually building something, you gotta beat that road. You gotta beat that road, man. I pay for more gas. I think I pay for more gas than food than anything, which is cool. That's why I want to start going live. Want to start streaming more so people can see. Cause like sometimes, and when you make it, they like, oh, it was easy. This, that, and the third. No, no, the connection so shaky. Like the Wi-Fi company that I'm with right now, definitely trying to move from. And you never know how your life go play out in the future. So I don't wanna talk bad about nobody, but the Wi-Fi company I'm with right now, I'm definitely not dealing with in the future. And I've been trying to get rid of them. I've been trying to get rid of. I don't pay for the Wi-Fi in my house, but I definitely been trying to get rid of them for sure. And it's a headache. It lag. It's so slow. It's so slow. And definitely trying to stream more. I can't have no slow. I can't have slow Wi-Fi. And I'm working to getting a personal hotspot you could take with you. Make sure you're good. You can't be having those type of issues. But yeah, we just talking. Breaking news, the attention. I am the breaking news though. If we been honest, breaking on the breaking news, we on here chilling. I need to do some edits. I need to do edits, so we on here trying to get some edits done. Tomorrow gonna be cool. Tune into the light tomorrow too. We moving. I'm gonna show y'all where I go to too, cause I love me some Just Hilarious. And she was talking about Gucci Man and his spouse, and she was like, they don't never see where they arrive to. They always just traveling, and I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. So I definitely got some fixing to do. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I really want to see like how early. Even if Miss Ma'am could get like, can I book that early? Let's play it. I ain't gonna say let's play it six, but let's play it. Let's see. Let's see what they talking about. Tomorrow is my last year doing something that I have been doing for 10 years, 10 plus years, 10 plus years. Tomorrow is my last day doing something I've been doing for 10 plus years. Um, Yeah, man. And it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. I'm excited to be leaving behind a career I did, but it's also like, dang, you've been doing something for 10 plus years. I started at, I signed a contract at 17, and tomorrow my last day with it. And it's definitely bittersweet. Sleep. It's definitely bittersweet. I say it's made way more sweet than bitter, but yeah, I'm excited. New beginnings for sure. These things downloaded way quicker than what I thought. No lies. These things downloaded way quicker than what I thought. Way quicker. Man, yeah, they uploaded. They uploaded way quicker. I just hate that I only got 14 minutes of, cause I think we went live for like 2 3 hours and I only got like 14 minutes of that footage from there. So that sucks. That definitely kind of sucked. But I'm gonna try to fix it up, see what we can do with it. Get this thing edited up and uploaded. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. If you hopping in and out the live, like and share the live. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really. I need to book. I need to book this for tomorrow. That's it. I'm just trying to get this thing booked for tomorrow. Oh man, cause I got a lot. Like I said, I got a lot of running around to do. But I like it. I think that's what makes it so much bittersweet. Leaving from somewhere where you weren't able to make your own schedule, somebody go tell you what to do and what you can do and what you can't do. Man, but nah. Like now I'm making my own schedule. I be up late editing. I be up late editing, and I get up in the morning and get do what I need to too. Same thing. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. Having somebody tell you when to get up, what to eat, what what clothes you gotta wear, and if you don't do it, you go to jail. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So I'm happy. Tomorrow's my last. Tomorrow my last day, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do to celebrate. I don't know what I'm gonna do to celebrate, man. At all. I'm kind of excited. Maybe because it's playing back in here. I'm kind of excited. Like I can't hear. Hopefully y'all not getting the playback. I need to turn my mics and stuff down. Make sure y'all ain't getting that craziness. Um, yeah, but I'm just editing, man. Editing, talking. Like, share this live. Subscribe to the podcast. Shout out to my first 1,000. I think I'm at like 130. But shout out to my first 1,000 subscribers. That's love. That is love. That's definitely love. Boy, say the little app the little app, the little people I'm recording with, they done added some new little ways for you to edit. I like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna play around with this new. That's dope. See what we got going. Let me see. I want to play music. I said the other day though. They be, man. They send them emails quick. You will not be getting paid. Your partial of your live is me. No, make you sick to your stomach. Um, make you sick. I should be back by. Yeah, I'll make it as late as I can. Try to pick it up as early as I can and make it as late as I can. Mm. Mm. That's the only thing about a small town I don't be feeling. When you try to do regular stuff you can do on the big town, trying to book different things, they do not be going for it. They do not be going for it. You be having to do the most to do something regular. You can do in a regular big city, small towns. You be having to work with their schedule. Yeah, you be having to work with their schedule. I ain't feeling that. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Let me see. Now you got. Oh man. Oh man. I'm finishing up this show called. Is it called Poker Face? I about to say it's called A Lot of Me, and that was about to be a lie. It's called Poker Face, and it is good. It is like extremely good. I hope y'all didn't hear that. It's extremely good. I enjoyed it. I yeah, I enjoyed it so much. Like it actually jammed for real. It jam. I'm thinking about music. It is it's cool. It's a cool look. Do I not have Brandon on here? It should do it itself. Ain't this? Let me see. Cause it should do it itself. It don't have it on here. Don't have my stuff on here. I'm be upset. Mm, 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 mm. It should. You should have it on here. Let y'all hit the outro for this one. We could do it like that. I think my sexy mama on here. Hold on. Let me get back to that screen, you beautiful lady. Let's see. Ooh, Edgar, Edgar, you look good too. You looks good too. Let's see what we can fix and let's apply the branding. I thought car sessions already had a branding attached to it, so that's weird. I definitely thought it already had branding. I hope I'm in the right studio. I got like 12 studios. I hope I'm in the right studio doing this. Shout out to the updates though. Only reason I ain't saying the name because I'm trying to learn the game and they be hollering no free promo. No, I ain't single. I'm married. You know that. I'm married to you. Why you over here acting weird? Married to you, lady. I don't know why I just did that because it's not broke down in that format. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. That wasn't very smart of me. Just because the video I cre- I don't know why I did my intro and outro like that when just because the video is created in that way doesn't mean that. Here, let me scoot the editing over because you're going crazy. Give me a 360. I'm built like a TT, and I am a TT. That's the 360. You go look at the other video. You can just come in here and see me though. You can come look, come look. Let me fix that though. Y'all, you do like have y'all ever got the moving and you have more energy when you than when you just like when they like a body in motion stays in motion and then same way with you like sitting down you kind of get stuck like I done had a long 4 days. I'm gonna always show up for my people though, but I'm telling you like we ain't been nowhere under 3 hour rides and chilling and doing whatever, but and then just to go back and do it all over again back to back and then cut. I live in Texas. Cutting grass in Texas will hurt your feelings. And we ain't got no little bitty. We don't have no little bitty front yard, backyard. That backyard make you quit. Every time I cut that backyard, it make me wonder, like, why do I have a living brother and father? You playing hard to get. Quit playing. Yours is wrong with you. How you are? What are you doing? You don't got nothing to talk about. You ain't got nothing to talk about, sweetheart. It's about to make me mad. It's acting weird now. Don't do that. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. It's gonna make me upset. Yeah, but let me edit this because I messed that all the way up. Oh, what does are on here? Let me delete that other one. I don't like that. It's been two people working on here with me strong since the buffering and everything. Shout out to y'all because that is love. That is love, and I'm sending love back. Appreciate you. Um, and then shout out to my lady, been the third one on here kicking it for sure. All right, let me see. It should be on there. Why you tripping? My brain literally lapsed though. I need to find the hours to pick this little the vehicle up for tomorrow. One thing I will do, I'm gonna take care of my car for sure. Cause I don't really care for getting another car no time soon. Save some money for sure. And I'm like it's paid off. But I will snatch a rental so quick. I will snatch a rental so quick because I'm not trying to run my vehicle into the ground. But a big believer of I'm also a big believer. Did you say something crazy? Take you out to bed. You gotta work tomorrow. I don't say go to bed. Why is you trolling? What the hell is you doing? And do got a ring. Go to bed. Like what are you doing? What is you doing for real? You alright? What the young kid said? Is you cool? Is you cool? I'm just mad I can't see it. I'm making sure that it's on here because I definitely don't see it's up here. Apply brand. I can't see it's on here and I need it to be on here. Go to bed. Quit playing. Like what is you doing right now? What is you doing? This signal is gonna be this signal said it ain't gonna be my friend tonight. And I don't like that. Oh man. But yeah, I need to book it. I'll be quick to get a little rental to slide in real quick. I ain't finna run my baby into the ground. But I will drive it. I think cars are made to be driven. I ain't made the type of money yet to sit up there and buy a car that I'm not gonna drive like that. I think it's cool and it's awesome for people that's able to get down like that, but I'm going to drive any vehicle that I own. You know, but why is you trolling? What is wrong with you, man? You tripping. Go to bed. What are you doing? And what's so crazy, like I be quick to tell like my people that know me, like, yeah, I quit my job. I quit my job. But, I got a little bit something saved up, but I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing. I think having a sibling that's sick, that it's done been a blessing. It sucks. It's definitely painful to watch a sibling go through something you can't fix, but it's a blessing too because it's I just look like, bro. If I was to be diagnosed with something tomorrow and they tell you sick or you got a projected time limit to live or whatever, I would not have been doing the shit that I was doing. So that's why I didn't do it. Like that's why I'm like I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done with that for sure. We cool off that. Ain't doing that no more. Um, I feel like it's glitching now. I feel like it's glitching. All right, let me see. I do gotta get back in my editing bag, or I wasn't editing so lazy. I think that AI is definitely a tool, but we will forever be the top of the food chain uh, unless we overly rely on AI. Don't get me wrong, it's a tool, and I'm gonna use the tool, but definitely not overdo it. Uh, Definitely not overdo it. Let me see this next time about. I'm trying. All right, now I'll try again next time. Fine. Good night. I love you, Mama Sita. Sweet dreams. Come give me some sugar if you want to. Come on. Come give me a kiss. Unless you unable to. It's crazy because I thought what was gonna frustrate me. I definitely thought what was gonna frustrate me is loading. No, now I'm loading, and the editing is irritating me because everything is glitching. Everything is moving slow, and I hate. When I tell you I'm so ready to get up off this. If you don't come here, quit playing with me. Got my voice cracking. Quit playing. What are you doing? Why you want me to act up on the internet? My bad, y'all. I act crazy on the internet. Let me take this thing off. I'm like, what's hurting? You got a freaking rubber band on your head. Oh man. Now I can't even see what I'm doing because it's done glitched. Hold on, y'all. I might have to lose y'all because this thing acting crazy. This thing done glitched. I need you to unglitch. I need you to unglitch. Can you do that for me? Hey, pretty mama. Go lay down, go bed. Sweet dreams. Girl, please. Quit playing, trolling, wilding, wilding. Uh, Something wrong with that lady. Get you a supportive partner, though, man. Get you a supportive partner, though. We've been locked in for a long time, both from Texas, but I met that thing in Korea. Get you a supportive partner. I said it earlier. People hop in and that, but how y'all like these pillow boy? Y'all gotta see them in person. They look cold in person. They got the overthinking understanding at the back. Then they got, ooh man, oh man. I like my little pillows, man. I'm feeling the little pillows, man. Hey, goodness. I'm trying to act like I ain't irritated, but I almost almost definitely irritated because why are you acting like that? Like I can't see anything. Thank you, sleeping person. Up for no reason. Let's see. Shout out to them. I done tried to upload from my regular camera and it gives me the hardest time. It gives me the hardest time trying to upload. So let's try this again. I want to do some freak nasty stuff to my studio, at least my side of the studio. Cause this little piece of the studio, like it's a room or whatever, but like we got like a paint side, then we got I don't know, like my baby did beads for a little bit. We got like a bead side or whatever. But yeah, we be rolling. Like it's literally a whole studio room. I think it's good. I think if you're able to, I think every house should have somewhere where it's a creative space because it's awesome. It's awesome to have a creative space that works out. Freak nasty naughty to the studio. Make it look real good. Know what I'm saying, mama? Go to bed. Why is you trying to go to bed? Go to bed. This thing done glitch, unglitch, reglitch. It ain't no way. Been on here 40 minutes. This thing be going quick just on here. I'm not gonna lie though. People be hating on the. I be talking to my spouse about this all the time. People be hating, and don't get me wrong. People go judge celebrities. So I be forgetting how many cameras in this room, and I looked up, and it's another one that need to. Excuse me. That need to be turned on, but I'm not doing it. So let's just go look how it look. Raw and uncut, right? But people be talking trash about them young kids growing up in front of them cameras. Come on, man. Like, come on. I probably should. I probably should, but I ain't gonna do it right now. That won't make no sense. I'm about to kill a whole lot for that. It ain't happening. But thank you for the suggestion, ma'am. No, for real though. People be talking trash about them kids growing up on live and online and stream. I'm like, bro, I'm ecstatic that when I met my spouse, we wasn't streaming and going live. Like y'all be giving these people be like 23, 20, 21. These kids, I couldn't imagine taping some of the stuff I went through. Like you do stuff, you make mistakes. I, people that don't have nothing going on, do not really have real life experiences. They be the main one judging. They be the main ones judging, main ones oh, this, that, and the third. Like, no, like life happens. If you let life happen, like some people I've learned, they ain't been through nothing and they don't know nothing, and it's naive. Like they think the world, they have a perception of how the world works. But like, I think it's cool for them kids to go out there and get their money for sure. Like that's a blessing. When kids go out there and get their paper, and they just showing their life. They gonna grow up in front of the camera. Like I can go into a whole thing. That sound a whole lot better. My bad, y'all. I know y'all heard that. But I can go into a whole little thing on that. But these kids is literally growing up on the internet and they making money while they doing it. Like people is getting paid 20, 30,000 their yearly salary, and these kids is doing that on the internet and being entertaining, not crazy. Like it's even me. Like a lot of critiques I get on my podcast, they like you cool in person, this, that, and the third, but your podcast be coming across like kind of dry. Like I don't, it be the line of like you gotta turn it up a little bit. Like if somebody interested in what you got going on, like I say, like the people who know the stories and the situations that I'm talking about, they mess with it. They like, I can't believe you talking about that stuff. But for the ones who don't, it don't translate the same for them. It don't translate the same for them because now you got like you have to bring them in to it. You gotta bring them in to your thing. They gotta you selling your story to them. So I be having to learn like you gotta turn it up a little bit. So even for them kids to sit there and be entertaining, and one of the streamers, I stopped what I was doing again. One of the streamers that I seen, he was like streaming saved a lot of us because we wouldn't be doing nothing outside of high school, and that's true. That's true. So people be so quick to judge them young kids streaming, doing all that. Bro, get your money. Let them kids get their money. Let them kids secure their bag. And the older people that want to do it, do it. I would never fathom. I can't understand how some people like if we all started from nothing and it was just dirt, nothing, and abyss, whether Big Bang Theory, God, Jesus, whoever you think created the world, we all was nothing. And everything that we do now is somebody had to make it up. Even if it's a law, somebody had to make it up and make it a thing. And we have to choose to go by it or not. We always have a choice. You always got a choice. So we choose to go by or not. And you're going to choose to be miserable. You're going to choose to have somebody tell you what you can and can't do. You're going to choose to, oh yeah, you can't do this, you too old, you bro, what? What? If somebody show like that's what's cool when I see the ones the older people doing it. Like I'm 29 and there's other people 29, but there's people on there 30, 34, 35, 40, 36 doing it. It's a way to make some money. Side money at that. Like I'll never get on here and be like, I want to be a content creator because that's not the thing. Like I do create content and I feel like I got a voice and some shit to say. I've lived a life, right? But to be like, oh, you too old to do something, bro, that's stupid. Like that's dumb. Everybody got the entitled to how they think, but I just think that's dumb as hell to let somebody tell you too old to do something. It's crazy. You gonna be miserable just like the people giving you that advice. When it comes to foolishness, yeah, I think you can get too old for foolishness. But like when it comes to the bettering yourself or doing something you ain't did, and a lot of times some people like I said, we all live a different life. Some people grew up fast as hell. Some people grew up fast as hell. And in the process of growing up fast as hell, they did a lot of stuff that some people didn't experience at the same age. So, oh, that's lame. I did it young. But in that's cool. And then you also did it broke. Like partying when you got some money in your pocket. That's why I don't understand. Like they like the 30s is old. 30s is old. I ain't even hit 30 yet. I got some time. But even being almost 30, you get to do the same thing you did in your 20s but with some money in your pocket. Like you make a choice to be like, yeah, this was cool, I had a good time at this club. Matter of fact, let's look up a club in another country and see what's popping. Like I done been to clubs London and Paris and all different types of places. Even the strip clubs and stuff are different. Yeah, and it's just like don't let nobody tell you to, oh, you man, go have fun. Go have fun. I recently went to the Don Trip and Starlito Step Brothers concert. Amazing. But it was outside. It was outside in the hood and it was no drama. It was like it was packed, but it was no drama, no crowd cuz it was an older crowd. I think like, they like almost 40. I think Star 40 and Trip like about to be 40. But just saying that to say they got an older crowd and they wasn't on nothing crazy. Wasn't on no type of nothing crazy at all. It was a hell of an event, and we was just outside kicking it. I do not prefer outside events though. I do think they gave some of the best energy. Being somebody who, what I'm trying to say, being somebody who goes to a lot of concerts now, I do a whole bunch of more living now, and I'm grateful to finding or getting back with the right partner because I wasn't doing a lot of stuff with people I was with. But we have a good time and we have a good time on a nice time. Like if we go somewhere we get to do it nice. Like meet and greet, VIP section. Like it's been rare that we haven't did that. It's not even bragging. It's just saying like, we have a good time. You're able to experience something on a different level. So I didn't really go to a lot of concerts growing up and younger and whatever, but I get the experience now and I wouldn't want to go backwards. Like life happens, God forbid something happen, you gotta slow down. But like VIP and flow seats and all of that, I've been on a shit about a 4 5 year run and it feels amazing. We have a good time. Not only do you get to watch, the people that you would pay your money to go see, because that says a lot, right? Not only do you get to watch them, you get to do meet and greets. I will say with the meet and greets, I like the meet and greets, but I think sometimes if it's a meet and greet, I'm trying to say it the right way because I got it posted, and I know some, and like, it ain't like these people that ever see this shit, but like still, you want to keep it cool. Uh, Some other meet and greets I done been to, it's like it ain't really a greet. It's a meet, but no greet. It ain't really no talking or nothing. It's just like, oh, take this picture, move on. You ain't pay no extra money for that. And then some meet and greets, it's like, hey, how you doing? Like, it's a meet and greet. Hey, I feel like if I ever get to a level where I'm doing meet and greet, I want to meet and greet you, kick it with y'all a little bit. Hey, shout out, thank you for supporting, especially people like artists or anybody where it's direct to consumer of your content or your anything. Like literally, even on streamers, like people are paying their money $75 or their mama money, do whatever to watch you, you know? So your money and whatever comes from them. So don't get me wrong, like you can make your money and put it in different places. Like you make your money and then you make it and you invest it or you use it to do other business ventures, but you still like it's literally somebody's hard earned money. They're saying, "Hey, I respect you enough or rock with you enough to give you my money and do this meet and greet." So I will say like across the board, even with like, Chris Brown, don't cancel me. Everybody act like, no mind, I ain't gonna finish that. But like Chris Brown, yeah, $1,000. I don't see myself paying that to me nobody, but hey, you never know how life works. But right now, on top of my head, I can't think nobody to pay $1,000 to go meet. But Chris Brown meet and greets. He let you do whatever pose you want. He down there let you do whatever you want. Like that's dope. Like look how big of an artist he is. And then you got smaller artists that's like, hi, baby wipe in case a bum try to touch me energy. And that's not none of the artists I done met. I'm not trying to say that at all. But like I'm just saying, noticing with meet and greets is kind of like and I'm like, dang, like you'll stand in line for a minute, like even something like a hey, what's up, even Coco Jones, it was cool. Like the camera person was snapping fast, but she made a comment like, y'all outfit's nice, even if she was lying. She said it, and it was a cool compliment. Um, Lady London, same way. I seen her when she did her first tour. I was crunk. That's why I was crunk. She did her four city tour. We got to watch her in Dallas. Same thing. I see y'all matching just small stuff. Like, people ain't just spend their hard earned money to meet these folks. And I'm not gonna lie, I met Trap Boy Freddie at a Errol Spence. We had got flow seats to Errol Spence fight. And he showed love. I think that's just him as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, once again, people ain't perfect. Well, I don't even want to get like maybe we will get into that later, but you know, it's good too. But long story short, he showed love. That it was a over meet and greet. But at the same time, I'm the type of person I'm gonna show love. I don't get why people don't show love. I feel like they haven't had enough bad stuff happen. Cause I'm gonna show love. Like Mo3 is one of my favorite artists. He died, and that's the reason. Besides, like my spouse, that I started even going to concerts more. Cause I should tell myself like I don't see how people go to concerts and you sit up there and I could sing along to something in my car. Like, why am I singing along to it here and all of that? That's how I felt. That truly is how I felt. But now that I actually go to concerts and like when Mo3 passed and that opportunity was took away, I'm like, the people that you support or the music that you vibe and you listen to, you should go support them. Like you should go listen, you should go and listen to it or whatever. So, um, yeah, yeah. So I hope that makes sense though. Like Trap was a free meet up, and he showed tremendous love. I thought that was cool. But no artist that we've met so far, even Trip now, like for I thought Don Trip energy was gonna be more like, but same thing. He shout out to the crowd and respected everybody for rocking with him, and that concert was cool. That concert was cool. I would say Nicki Minaj's concert was the best concert I've been to so far. But it was like it's Nicki Minaj. It was a pretty dope concert. But it's no show that we've been to that I've been like, oh, we shouldn't have paid for that. Even the Coco Jones one, like I went for Lady London, and my spouse went for Coco Jones. It was still an amazing concert. You know, Coco Jones could sing her ass off. Her mic was definitely on. I thought that was like I was like, damn, she could sing for real. But I definitely think like with the meet and greets, anybody else, it definitely made me think like, meet these people. But I think, like I said, I take it back to what I was saying. I think it's cool if somebody you are able to meet, show love to them, and that's anybody. I think it's cool to show love, and I do think it wears some people out, or some people could take it the wrong way, like, oh, they don't even know me, they showing love, or you like the persona, but that's what I know. All I know is the music that you're talking about, whether it's persona or not. That's all I know, and it jam and it resonates with something that I have going on. So I don't know the real you. I'm not on here. Well, to a certain extent, I'm not on here giving y'all full Victoria, but at the same time, I don't have no persona. I don't go by no other name. Like, welcome to Overthink Understanding. I'm your host, Victoria Moore. Like everything is, hey, I'm Victoria Moore. Welcome to social heartfelt and informative things. Shit on the internet for short. Card sessions. I'm Victoria Moore. Like, it's my name, but to me, it's kind of like a cover because we all got nicknames from my family. So if I hear my nickname, I know you know me. But Victoria, I literally know you don't know me. Like it's a name that nicknames is given to, but it's like a birth name given. Everybody and their mama know it. You got to put it on stuff. So people be like, "Hey, what's up, Victoria?" I like, "What's up?" You don't know me, so I already know. Like in my mind, like my regular name is kind of like a cover. It is like a stage name because my nickname is really what people call me. That's really what I live by, like my nickname. So, uh, just saying that to say, like, I wouldn't expect for y'all to know my nickname or rock with the person behind the nickname. Y'all don't know that person. Y'all know Victoria. Y'all know I try to be more well polished person. And even that, like I was saying, people be like, "Oh man, your podcast, like you got all this personality, but then your podcast, you be trying to be too polished. You just, show a little bit more personality." But I be stuck because I'm really am. I don't even know if it's like thinking about getting counseled or anything like that. It's just being in an organization for so long and you actually drink the Kool Aid. It's like I don't want to get on here and be unprofessional. You know, like even I could cuss like you cuss like a sailor, but I truly, 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 truly try not to cuss because it's just been ingrained in my brain. Like it's unprofessional, it's unprofessional, it's unprofessional. Even though I got social heartfelt and informative shit on the internet for short, I do. But that's just breaking out. Like it's other sides to me. It's other sides to me. But I definitely, for a minute, try not to cuss and do anything like that for sure. Um, yeah, but you on here, like, share, dislike, subscribe to the page. I hope the audio is coming in clear. I gotta download a long video and I need to mute. I wish I know y'all be listening, so check this out. I'm talking to the devices and the computers, not necessarily y'all. That's rocking with me. Y'all need to make it where like it has a function on here where it's like take out copyrighted music. And if it's a program that's already like that, let me know. But like it should have it on there, like take out copyrighted music or replace copyrighted music or anything like that. That'll help so much. Cause trying to go there and mute this part of it, and I ain't got time for that. I'll mute the whole lot. I see why another one of my favorite YouTubers, K Hood, like do voiceovers. Cause I'm not finna sit up here and I just been on here talking 3 hours and I'm finna go through and mute every no, I'm muting the whole video and talking over it. But my content be so raw, like truthfully, how I'm gonna do that? I'm literally on live talking. Like her stuff is a little bit different. Or I just get an editor, but that's another thing. You ain't there yet. Speaking to myself, like I don't want to pay nobody to do that, and I ain't got no job. Like this is my job. But don't get me wrong, I'm gonna get it. What's so funny? I have a lot of job offers, but I don't want to rush. I'm at a point in my life where it's like a lot of people talk about believing in God and having faith and all of that, but they do a lot of things within their control. I just said like that. They do a lot of stuff within their control. And I was the same way, like big on I believe in God. And some things like you know how like people will be like every bad thing is the devil and every good thing is God. I don't believe that. I feel like some things people involve God in like he doesn't necessarily care about. But all good things go to him and all bad things go to the devil or whatever. That's just how we at with it. But I'm just saying that to say if I can get back on the train of thought, because this thing just started buffering and it halfway pissed me off. But where was I going with that? I was just trying to say like some things I don't just evolve like God want me to be successful at this, that, and the third. Some things I just feel like it's humanly, it's free will, free choice, this, that, and the third, and it doesn't necessarily have nothing to do with his higher up, the king of king. But to each his own. Everybody believes something different. But I will say that for myself, in order to say like in order to say like I have faith and I trust in him and all of that, I definitely, definitely, definitely don't want to just rush into something else. Like I say, once again, if you like watching somebody live is life changing because you can see it and you could be like, I could do the same thing that you're doing. And watching somebody die, because we all dying, but it's just the knowing, it's the like watching the different way that they look and just the way that they personality change or a personality that they might have had at this point in their life and it seems that they're going back or reverting back to something that they did in their younger life like stuff like that is so it I don't know. I just feel like it changed you, and everybody different, but I feel like it changed you. And for me, it gave me like a totally different understanding on some stuff. Like, bro, I'm not finna just go. First of all, I'm not going to another 9 to 5 where I ain't necessarily making no money. Cause I've been saying this for the longest. If you checked out my podcast, Overthinking Understanding, um, I've been saying it for a minute. Like, a job is a business partner. If you like, the job is the business partner and it's mutual beneficial for both of y'all because your business partner is gonna pay you your money, your salary, your paycheck, whatever. And Uncle Sam, everybody else, they gonna take their cut. But we just put them all together as one business partner. Insurance, whatever comes out your check that you don't get to see, your business partner take that side, and then you take the other side. And what you do with your side determines what comes out with your life because your business partner does not dictate what you do with your paycheck. We just make it where they do. 9 times out of 10 is like you live within your means to a certain extent. And what I say by that, a lot of people don't live with they live above their means. They're like, I can afford this and they take it right to the top. And they live paycheck to paycheck. If your paycheck is only let's ballpark it. If you're only making like 4,000 a month, 2,000 every 2 weeks, you probably should be living somewhere where rent is probably about with rent and everything included, probably about like $1,000, about $1,000. And it's like where you go find it at? You ain't gonna find no place like that. That's where you wrong. Some places might maybe not. But like to be truthfully honest, that's when you look into alternatives. That's when you like you ain't gonna find no house for that price. You might not. But my mortgage is 9 something. So you can. The type of money, it depending on what you have down to do whatever with. But let's say my mortgage is like 9 something. Truthfully it's 9 something. And then, the escrow and whatever get added on and takes it up to like whatever. Keep me on track, right? So you should be making you let's say your utilities, all this and that, your rent, everything should be like $1,000. So that way, if you miss a paycheck, you want to have an abundance of what you're using. Like that's living within your means, below your means. Not I can afford this every 2 weeks. That'd be what be killing people. That'd be killing people. Like I can afford this every 2 weeks. No, no, you need to be able to afford it every week. that second paycheck really can be some put up. So to get back to what I was saying, because you get people like, well, you everybody can't do that, this and the third. Your job don't tell you what to do with your paycheck. But 9 times out of 10, we live above our means. We live above our means. And if you work it like a business partner and you look and you want to find you a good business partner, you want to find you a business partner that is going to be a fair split. Um, yeah, you want to find a hold on, I'm tripping, talking too much. You want to find a business partner that's gonna be a fair split. It's gonna be mutually beneficial for both parties. That way, you want to do. Want to do it like that. Um, yeah, you want to do it. You want to do it like that. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I'm hidden everything that I need to be hidden. But yeah, but most people don't mess around like that. Most people do not live within their means. They live above their means, and they live the paycheck to paycheck because you look at what you can afford every 2 weeks at the max. It's kind of like that rule they say if you can't afford it 3 times, you can't afford it. Like, and it's true. Like a lot of times we just pick jobs that's not the best business partners, and we back ourselves into walls. We bag ourselves into walls because we picked a bad business partner. So what I was saying earlier, coming out of a situation where I felt like I didn't have the best business partner, and I'm gonna share my because I'm getting done with it. I'm going to share my pay stub from the service just to show the breakdown on it. Because like they say, we don't really make a lot of money in the service. If we didn't have certain stipends, it'll be hurting. I think that's what's scary about when lower enlisted come in. Everybody not in the service. Like, but when yeah, but I think that makes sense. Lower enlisted come in, new people come in, and they're able to get married. And then when they get married, they get put out the barracks. When you put them out of the barracks, they're able to get their own apartments, but they usually get something right at the top of their BAH. And when you get something that's right at the top of your living stipend, now you're living off your check and you're not making nothing. But now you got a living stipend, you got a grocery stipend. And they talk in the soldiers that live in the confines of post, they talk that trash like, oh, I just rather have my money. You eat out for a few days in a row, you gonna spend what they taking out your check. You ain't really going too many places and being able to have that 350, 450, whatever it is, you spending that. You spending that. So I do think it's dangerous because they don't really make a lot of money. Even with giving the raises, it's still not competitive. And I think it's funny when people don't listen to people who got to the 20-year mark or the retirement mark for whatever reason, and they be like, you don't have to retire. Oh, but why did you retire? They literally tell you like, oh, it's more money on the outside. But you telling me that, but you didn't do it. Like what? But it's benefits that come. It's definitely benefits that come with the service. And if I was in a different position, I probably would retire. I thought I would, but it's just I truly believe that it's something better out there for me. And like I said, if I was to die tomorrow, I, I wouldn't want these people shaking my parents' hand. I wouldn't be. Oh, I'm proud of. I, I, I be saying like I'm gonna do an episode about it. It's like in the service when you actually serve and you're not necessarily in my mind, like I say, drinking the Kool-Aid, what you think is supposed to be, you soldiers, you should train to be soldiers and be damn good soldiers before anything. That is my thought process on it. But when you're just doing regular stuff, it just feels like you're cosplaying as a soldier, if that makes sense. And it's like everything that you do is like we need to oppress the boss, and it's like, bro, what are we doing? We supposed to be soldiers. Half of us can't now shoot. Physical fitness is it just get up there. It just gets up there, and it's just knowing the inside of it. And sometimes if I was a different person, I feel I would have stayed end of their time in the service or where they said it was tripping. Um, but I ran into towards the end in the service, and they weren't very pleasant to be around. When you get to the point where you just pissed off coming to work, and you pissed off at and the people that you have to meet, mm-mm, you shouldn't still be doing it. You shouldn't still be in that. You shouldn't still be in that profession, whatever it is. You should not still be in that profession. I gotta fix the lagging. Gotta fix the lagging. But that's why I was like, the service I think is great, and some people do treat it as a regular 9 to 5. But in my mind, I could never fathom it just being a regular 9 to 5. And I've been to Qatar once. Well, I go to Qatar like yeah, I've been to Qatar once. I've been to Bagram. I think Bagram like 3 times, and I went at a totally different pace that most soldiers go, and that it still was enough for me to be like, yeah, no. So when people get on there and like cosplay, like it's just a regular 9 to 5, or it gets treated as a regular 9 to 5, I think you should just go do a regular 9 to 5. That's when it gets tricky for me. Like, no, soldiers should be soldiers. You should learn to be a soldier first. And I don't know, it just get difficult. So, but the people that do retire, like I say, listen to them too. They smart. A lot of people like I retire. I sit on my butt and get 11,000. You get your pension. Some people retire twice. All of that's great. And the ones who tell you that is more if 9 times out of 10 you doing it for money because the soldiers are not respecting the rank. They're not respecting what the military talking about. The stuff that's coming in from the military. So you're doing it for money. So listen when they tell you like you can make more money doing other stuff because it's true. It's definitely true. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Um, but yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. I know it's lagging. I'm a tomorrow. I add that what's going on with getting some new because we've been trying to shake this Wi-Fi for the Wi-Fi in my current situation. I don't pay for Wi-Fi. It's not the thing that I do, but I still can do a better job. Oh crap! I did put the wrong letter. Do the right thing or a better job of trying to find some new one because that thing is irritating. Why you ain't popping up? Like you think I want to reach over at my neck some more? My stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Mm-mm. There we go. Like what? Are you playing hard to get? What are you doing? Oh, well, what is that? But I'm crunk though. Tomorrow being my last full day. Oh my goodness, I'm crunk. And it's a lot of stuff that gets put onto you in the service. Like I say, if you don't have nothing better going on, you want some benefits. I do feel like the service is easy. Do not get me wrong. Like I'm not. I feel like the service is easy to a certain extent. Don't get me wrong. But you ain't got nothing going on. Definitely go. Definitely go. It's a lot of benefits that come with it. But drink the Kool Aid. Drink the Kool Aid. Drink the Kool Aid. Do a little bit better by that. But yeah, I do think I still might do an episode because I always say throughout my podcast like most people I came out with they've been out. They've been out. And some stuff that you fight for in the service is not guaranteed. Like they say, nothing is guaranteed, but some stuff you fight for in the service, like disability, pension, stuff like that, the rules are the rules are the rules. Just like any race, if you don't make it to the finish line or you mess up before, it's the service is literally like a all or nothing game. It's like a so I definitely am excited looking towards the future, looking towards seeing what else is out there and better. And don't get me wrong, like people do great inside of the service. People do businesses and stuff inside of the service. But like I say, I feel like soldiers should be soldiers 24/7. I think it's a blessing that we have so many more benefits than we used to. But I just think soldiers should be soldiers. And that's what they should do, soldiering. Down there 24/7. You should be trained to be soldiers. But I'm not I don't want it to be like I understand that when soldiers were just trained to be soldiers, they were not fit to go back into the regular world. I just think that if you had a way where you soldier up into a certain part of your career and then you transition to be successful on the outside world, it'd be better. Because what I learned going through the process of leaving this career, it's the same no matter what. You got people who did 1%, people who did like me 50, what I'd say 52%. You got people that did 85, like, and it's still the same thing when you in those rooms and you getting out and you doing whatever. It's the same thing. Lost, scared, and I'm like, dang, it don't matter if I do it right now at 10 years or 20 years. If you be in something for so long, that's all you know. And it's a thing that we say inside of the service where we say like the service does not teach you to exist outside of it. It just doesn't. It doesn't teach you to exist outside of the service. It teaches you to rely on the service. It teaches you to, do the service. And don't get me wrong, like it's way more stuff available now for soldiers, but the thought process that it gives you is as from my interpretation is where that come from. Like the way that it teaches you to think, the way that it teaches you to move, the sense of urgency where everything is important. And another scary thing about that is you have people, like I said earlier, that just they shouldn't be in charge of people anymore, and they are. And it's just like, dang, some people don't gracefully bow out. Some people do not gracefully bow out. I grace I gracefully got up out the people way. It's too much stuff that I've seen and too many slip ups that I've had, close slip ups that I've had, and it's like, nah, can't do that. That'll be bad. That'll be bad. We can't do that. We can't do that. Um so yeah, I think that, like I said, I think that it's amazing. I think that everybody should do it, but I also don't think you have to stay, which is known. I don't think you have to stay. Anybody jumping in and out, like, share this live, subscribe to Overthinking Understanding. We got we got a whole lot for many, but not for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna like it, but we got a whole lot for many. We definitely got a whole lot for many. And right now, I'm just editing. I'm talking. I am the breaking news on here to interrupt your death scroll. Get it in some, get it in, getting some editing done. It's lazy editing. I say it on a lot of my stuff. I really be lazy editing. I used to do way better at it. And and that's another thing where I mean where like you give so much. If you could work that hard for somebody else, you could work that hard for yourself. And once again, I'm not just saying like regular 9 to 5 jobs is not working for yourself. I look at it as that is your business partner. The way you show up to work, how you clothes you wear, everything, like that's your business partner. If you was to get into a regular business relationship, you would do the same thing, whether you think so or not. How you act when you feel like your job ain't paying you what it need to be, you gonna act the same way. You gonna act the exact same way with a business partner. So I don't mean it that way at all. It's just it's not. Some people not cut to do it. Some people really not cut to do it. I seen the meme earlier where it was like, I want to say it says something like, I have a real medical condition where I feel like if people had more information, they would do better. And you just learn like that is not the case. You learn that is not the case at all. People are going to do what they want to do. Point blank, period. There's not too many ways around it. People are going to do what they want to do. And they had the information. It stuck out to me because I feel the exact same way. I was the exact same way. Like, especially when I started learning stuff that I didn't know, and people were like, yeah, I already knew that. I'm like, damn, that wasn't enough for you to do better. It always blows my mind when people have been quote unquote put in a better situation than you have multiple times over, and they hate on what you have going on. It's like, you literally you literally have been repeatedly put in a better situation than what I have, and you just didn't do what you needed to within that situation, and you don't like me for that reason. It's a problem for that reason. It's crazy. That's crazy. In my mind, that's crazy. It never ceases to amaze me. Or the people who feel like you had a better start than what they did. And sometimes you did. Sometimes you did. But I always look at it like, you knew me, I knew you. We was in the close proximity for a reason. So whether my people